This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, we speak with local pastor Father Gregory Finn about the importance of Holy Thursday to Christians everywhere. Hello everyone and welcome to FYI on SSPTV. I'm Ken Carr and thanks for investing some time in us. For Christians throughout the world, today is Holy Thursday. Special masses and services are held to commemorate the washing of the feet which Jesus did for his disciples. Father Gregory Finn from Holy Annunciation Parish says Catholics also remember the Last Supper where Jesus offers his body and blood in the form of bread and wine. Father Finn picks up the story.
And then as he moves from that upper room to spend the final hours in the garden, it's a tradition that Catholics gather in their churches after the Holy Thursday services and visit even the churches, the places of adoration, keeping watch with Jesus, just as Jesus asked the apostles to do that very first time.
Tomorrow is a solemn day for members of the Christian faith. It's Good Friday, the day that Jesus Christ was crucified on the cross. And each year on Good Friday, a special event takes place throughout the streets of Hazleton. Lisa Sugart explains.
This Friday marks a very special event here at Holy Annunciation Parish at St. Gabriel's Church in Hazleton. It is the annual procession on Good Friday commemorating the Passion and Crucifixion of Jesus Christ. I'm pleased to be here today with Father Gregory Finn, who is the pastor of Holy Annunciation Parish. Father, this has grown for years. It's getting larger and larger, and it's a very lifelike depiction of what really happened on Good Friday.
Yes. I mean, this actually originates as a Latin American custom, although you'll find it in a lot of places in Europe as well, to try to commemorate the Passion and Crucifixion of Jesus by really a live representation of it. I mean, we use the traditional 14 stations, but then we actually try to create dramatically each of them. We accompany each of the stations with prayers and songs and petitions, just as we would normally do at a church service. But as accompaniment to that, we actually have actors dressed in costume who take very seriously that they are trying to portray for everyone the real sense of what actually happened that first Good Friday.
Now, this will begin on Friday at noon right here at the church. And then take us through what will happen.
Well, at noon, we'll gather at the front steps of the church, and that's where we will actually have the first station and the mounting of the procession. We will gather there on the front steps, and then as we enact the first station, we'll move off, moving around to Laurel Street, and that at intervals along Laurel Street, we'll have a little altar table set up to mark where the next station will be. We'll all pause at each of them, and then the actual action of the station will happen, followed by prayers in English and Spanish to help us to truly join reverently with the spirit of that station. We'll move along Laurel Street all the way up to Diamond, over Diamond to Wyoming Street, and then follow Wyoming Street back to the church. We'll have the crucifixion scene is roughly right around the corner of Juniper Street, and then we'll have the final station of the cross on the steps of the church, leading back into church, where we'll actually have the liturgical service of the Passion.
And you're inviting everyone from the community, whether they're church parishioners or not, to come out and be a part of this.
Absolutely. Everyone is most welcome to be part of this. I mean, we want this to be our offering to really the entire Hazleton community so that they can see and experience what we Christians have always believed, that you read easily in the Bible, but to have it actually made dramatically visible in front of your eyes. So yes, everyone is most welcome to attend.
Father Finn, thank you so much for sharing this with us. We hope that everyone will come out. That's this Friday at noon on the steps of St. Gabriel's Church to begin the procession, reenacting the crucifixion and death of Jesus Christ. And we hope that everyone will come out and be a part of this very special event.
Thanks, Lisa. We'll see you again in our second segment. April is Autism Awareness Month, and today is celebrated as World Autism Awareness Day. April 2nd is also being recognized as Light It Up Blue Day to help shine a light on autism. In an effort to help raise awareness for autism, our Janine Mazurkevich's nonprofit organization, the Making a Difference Foundation, is spearheading a local initiative for Autism Awareness Month in cooperation with the City of Hazleton, the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress, Hazleton Power, and the Downtown Business Community, Brandon's Forever Home, and State Representative Tara Toohill. To kick it off, Core Fitness in Hazleton is hosting a free Zumba class tonight at 6 p.m. The class is free, but donations will be accepted to benefit SAFE, supporting autism and families everywhere, a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping those with autism. You don't have to be a member of Core Fitness to take that free class. Just wear blue and come out for a night of fun, all for a good cause. Many other downtown businesses are offering specials this month to benefit SAFE. We will have those details and those specials in the next few weeks right here on FYI. Well, coming up next on FYI, we'll speak with the president of the Concerned Citizens of Schuylkill County about the future of that group. And later in sports, we talk with the United States Congressman about his chat with local baseball player Russ Canzler.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Every Thursday, we are proud to welcome in businesses from downtown Hazleton to feature as part of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress and the revitalization effort that is underway. One of the very well-known businesses in our downtown community is the Career Link. And here today is Christine Jensen, who is the administrator. Everybody, I think, is familiar with the Career Link, no matter what age or what, everybody is familiar with it. And it's changed a lot over the years, and it's been there a long time.
Yes, we have been. We're right here in downtown Hazleton, 75 North Laurel Street. We have been there for several decades, but our mission has changed over the years. We went from being the unemployment office and handling unemployment claims. We do not do that any longer. We work specifically with job seekers, people that are looking for a job, maybe looking for a career change, maybe someone who needs training, and we work with employers to try to find them that right job candidate. So that's what our focus is here in 2015.
Now, being in the center of all the activity that is going on, right off Broad Street there, what went through your mind when you heard that they're trying to bring even more to the downtown and really revitalize the area?
Well, we're very excited because the park is planned for just a block from our office. And I think it's going to be a wonderful addition to downtown Hazleton. Again, generate foot traffic, people coming to our office. And I just think Hazleton, as I said, it's like a second home to me now that I'm managing our Hazleton office, and I just see such good things from the standpoint of Hazleton being in the center of our transportation modes and the companies that want to locate here just because of that. So I see Hazleton just growing and improving in the coming years.
So you see a lot of jobs coming because of all of this, so that makes you happy.
Absolutely. Without those employers and having great working relationships with employers here in the Hazleton area, we can't help anybody that's coming in looking for a job. So we try to develop those, and we want to be able to attract them to this area with our great workforce and with the wonderful things that Hazleton has to offer. So I see that all as a plus to developing good opportunities, good careers that have family-sustaining wages for the individuals here in the Hazleton area.
And a lot of the services that you provide for many of our viewers out there, you're helping people with resumes, with interview skills. You're doing a lot, and you're having little mini job fairs right inside your own building.
Absolutely. Every week we have a number of workshops, including Career Link orientation, where you can get an idea of all of our services, a resume workshop, help you write that resume or revise it and get it where it needs to be. Interviewing skills workshops that can help you prepare for an interview. A lot of people have been in jobs 20 and 30 years and now they have to interview for the first time, and it's nerve-wracking. We have some great tools in our office and on our website that can help you to develop those interviewing skills. And then we work with employers to do job fairs right in our office. So employers can come on site, do the job fairs. We advertise them for them. We use an email blast. We get it out on social media for them and get them people where you'll do an interview right at our office. And the great thing about that, since now so much of applications and that whole process is done online, oftentimes people don't have an opportunity to talk to somebody at the company. When there's a job fair at our office, you're going to talk to somebody from that company, and that can really give you a leg up to showcase your personality.
That's a very good point to be made. And if you would like more information on the Career Link and the many services, or to get in touch with them, their phone number in Hazleton is 570-459-3854, and you can log on to careerlinkhazleton.org, or to look up jobs, you can go to the state's website, which is jobgateway.pa.gov. Christine, thank you so much. Come back and talk to us again on how things are improving in the downtown.
Wonderful, thank you.
Lisa Sugart is a very busy woman. I just sit here and talk, and she does all the hard work. Here's another interview she did recently. This time, it's with the new president of the Concerned Citizens of Schuylkill County.
Back in December, longtime co-founder of the Concerned Citizens of Schuylkill County passed away. Vicki Mackin died in December, and her co-founder, Joe Lula, passed away several years earlier. What is the status of the organization? Well, today Dane Watrow is here to tell us that the Concerned Citizens of Schuylkill County will continue to go on as Vicki had run it, and he is now the new president of this organization. First of all, we're very sorry for the loss of your dear friend Vicki Mackin. So many people knew and loved her. She was a well-respected person in the community who was always concerned about the taxpayer.
Very true. And first of all, the Concerned Citizens would like to thank you and Channel 13 for having us here today to discuss the Concerned Citizens and what direction we're going. A lot is going on right now with the Concerned Citizens since the passing of our dear friend Vicki Mackin. We had a reorganization meeting, and right now I'm the president, and we have Mary LaBert as vice president, and Jared Notaro doing our treasurer and being our secretary. Right now we have decided to move forward with an April 30th date for Meet the School Board Candidate Night, and that's where the officers decided to have the school board members that are currently running come on in and discuss their platform, and they'll be given about 5 questions to answer during that meeting.
So you're doing something which Vicki would highly approve of, because she was at all the school board meetings faithfully, and they held candidate platforms like this in the past. So you're following through. You want to continue the way the Concerned Citizens were set up years ago?
Yes, absolutely. The shoes to fill of Vicki Mackin are going to be very big shoes to fill, and I don't know if they can be filled, to be honest with you. She was an advocate for the taxpayer. She had no personal agenda. And that's one thing that we're definitely keeping in mind moving this organization forward. We just stress to the politicians out there, and I hate to use the word politicians because the wording should be public servants. Mm-hmm. It's just to do the right thing. You do the wrong thing, you're always going to get caught. So after my tenure as mayor, I thought this is just one of the greatest opportunities to continue on with my public service.
And you were the mayor of McAdoo for several years, so you know the role of a public servant very well for being involved in that as well. You were very close with Vicki. And how important in this day and age is an organization like the Concerned Citizens?
It's very important. First of all, you get the information out to the people. Second of all is that this organization in particular holds a lot of votes. We have a lot of members. And with that being said, that draws these public servants to our organization to speak to the people, to let them know what they stand for, so when the voting time comes and they need to strike that name, that they're voting for the appropriate person for that position.
And if anyone is watching right now and they want to be part of your organization, can they join?
Absolutely. Everybody's welcome to join. We are not affiliated by Democrat, Republican, Independent. We have all different types of members, and it doesn't matter what political party you're affiliated with. We welcome anybody to join.
Is there a place to call or go to join?
Yes. Currently, Mary LaBert has our registration process kicked off and running, and she could be called right at her house at 570-929-3658.
Alrighty. And again, this Meet the School Board Candidates Night is April 30th at 7 p.m. at the Keystone Fire Company. You said who will be hosting this?
We have a special guest hosting this. It's the former, he's GOP leader of Schuylkill County, Mr. Bob Ames, will be the commentator for that evening.
All right, and all the candidates have said they'd come?
Yes, we got a great response, and also on hand that night we'll have a lot of officials from the Schuylkill County, the county coming up. Hopefully, we'll have a good packed house that night. The feedback is looking really good, so we'll see everybody there.
All right, well, again, our condolences on the loss of our good friend Vicki Mack, and I knew her for years, and congratulations on taking over the helm. I'm sure she would be very pleased. Hope everybody will get involved, become a concerned citizen, and also attend this special Meet the School Board Candidates Night on April 30th at 7 p.m. at the Keystone Fire Company.
Thanks once again, Lisa. Go rest your voice. In fact, take Friday off. All right, before we go to break, a reminder, FYI is brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency with 2 locations to serve you. One location is in Cunningham on Sugarloaf Avenue, and the other one is in Nescopec on Broad Street. You can call them in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescopec at 570-752-7683. We'll be right back with sports.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
No matter where you travel on planet Earth, you're bound to run into someone with ties to the Hazleton area. It always happens. In fact, I bet if you went to the International Space Station, someone would bring up Jimmy's hot dogs. Former Hazleton Mayor and current United States Congressman Lou Barletta ran into someone else from the Hazleton area during a trip to Florida. Most know him as the Philadelphia Phillies' Russ Canzler. We call him the Cunningham Crusher.
Was excited. I went to see the Yankees-Phillies down in Tampa at Steinbrenner Field and sat along the third base line and got to see Russ working out before the game. I yelled down to him, and we got together for a few minutes. We're so proud of Russ and what he's doing, and just to make it to the big leagues, just to get there. You know, he's been around some, and hopefully things are going to work out for him with the Phillies, which would be really exciting since it'd be so close to home. But we told him how proud we are of him and what he's doing. And he played the whole game. He played left field and then took some time at third base. So it was very exciting to see one of our native boys doing good in the big leagues. Well, I don't know if anybody realizes how difficult it is to get to the level where Russ is. There's a lot of good baseball players around this country, and very few get to do that or even have an opportunity to do that. And Russ had a fantastic minor league career, and I think if he just gets a good chance with one of the big leagues with the Phillies, I think he can produce, and he's a great ball player, and we're very, very proud of him. To have that kind of talent is not ordinary, and so many young men around the country would love to be in his position.
Congressman Barletta knows what he's talking about. He had a tryout with the Cincinnati Reds. Well, this weekend, the Hazleton Area Boxing Club is putting on a show, so grab the family and head to the Greater Hazleton YMYWCA. The boxing exhibition starts at 5 p.m., and that is on Saturday at the Greater Hazleton YMYWCA. Here's two-time heavyweight champion of the world, Tim Witherspoon, talking about the talent he's working with in the area at the Hazleton Area Boxing Club. First off, how impressed have you been with the numbers and just how it's grown the Hazleton Area Boxing Club? Like I said, I could barely move when I go in there.
I know. Like I was telling Bernard and a couple of me and Kenny Van Scores, who my assistant trainer, came here. Each day we're seeing somebody that's opening up your eyes. Say, wow, look at that guy. And each day there's somebody, a new guy coming in. So that's the future Alexis Aguero. That's the future Sugar Ray Leonard. That's the future Jerry Cooney. I mean, each day somebody comes in and what we're gonna do with these guys. We need help. There's we have an exhibition. We have an exhibition on the 4th at the YMCA here in Hazleton. We want everybody to try to come out and support the Hazleton Area Boxing Club. We're trying our best to raise money and build champions here. So and also outside of Hazleton, I'm really impressed with a lot of other boxers that's boxing with the amateurs. With the Golden Gloves, there's a lot of good talent out there. I think we all should hold hands together and just try to bring this thing, just help all these kids. Just definitely champions.
What would you tell businesses or someone out there as a sponsorship why they should get on board with boxing?
I'm sure you know how the tax things go. I mean, just try to support these kids. You're talking about crime in the street. You're talking about somebody breaking in the house, invasions and robbing cars and shootings. This is one way we can get kids off the street. And with me and Kenny, I'm a two-time heavyweight champion of the world. A lot of kids, they go home and hit the internet and they come back with their eyes open and said, wow, I seen you on it, and they stay there. This is what we need. I'm volunteering, and Kenny is, and we're trying to just make this place a better place, and what better to do it with boxing.
The nonprofit club is still looking for volunteers and sponsors if you're interested, and trust me, it's nice to have a guy like Witherspoon on your side. Call 570-453-0640 or 570-926-0485. That's sports for Thursday. FYI, we'll be right back. Thursday is $1 burger night at Bottlenecks. Get a juicy 4th pound burger for only $1 all night long.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, Faith Assembly's annual Spring Fest and Easter Egg Extravaganza will be held Saturday, April 11th from 10 a.m. to noon. Join Faith Assembly for over 10,000 Easter eggs, prizes, games, crafts, and a giant inflatable slide. The event is intended for children ages 3 through 12. For info, just call 570-459-2410. And finally, Cunningham United Methodist Church will be holding their Good Friday Tenebrae service April 3rd at 7:30. For more information, just call 570-788-3960 or email them, cunninghamumc@ptd.net. That's tonight's Talk of the Town.
Hi, I'm Melinda Stump from PPL, and we are here with Eileen Panzarella from Pathways to Recovery, and we're excited to be a proud supporter of their teen depression program that they're doing with the 8th graders here in the Hazleton area. We're so delighted to be a sponsor of this project, and I have Eileen here to tell you a little bit more about what this project is and how we're helping the teens in our community.
Thanks. Yes, we're very proud that PPL is sponsoring this. We're very grateful to you. We know that statistically 10% of teenagers are in a depression, and that's so if we could reach them at an early age and educate them on this and educate that there is help available, we can stop some of the self-injury that's going on and also possibly suicidal thoughts and suicide. So that's why we are extremely active in presenting this program to the 8th graders. We know that depression leads to drug use and again to the self-injury. So hopefully this is going to help combat some of that, providing the education for the teens and helping them to realize that there's help out there. And so far we've had success where students have voluntarily come up and said that they are either cutting or doing self-injury, and we're able to get them counseling help then. All right, if anyone is interested in more information about teen depression, suicide, or they need help with it, they can call our agency at Pathway to Recovery, and it's 570-455-9902.
PPL is very proud to sponsor programs such as this one and other ones in our community here where our employees work and live, and we're proud to be a part of this community. So thank you very much, Pathways to Recovery, for being such a great organization in our community that helps our future workforce.
That's it for FYI. There's nothing left for this Thursday, but we will be back on Friday. Good Friday. We'll have some Good Friday coverage as well. Until then, take it easy, everyone.